good, y'all. No Mercy, Trap New York shit, NoMercyTV.com, NoMercyTV Podcast. Make sure y'all check it out. Um, let's talk about this QC stripper bowl thing, man, that I'm seeing people post about everywhere. It's a crazy situation, man. Pretty much QC, if y'all know, that's quality control. Um, this is the label or group or whatever that pretty much been signing all the hot artists lately. I think they done had Migos, Lil Yachty, all them people, that's pretty much under that. And during Super Bowl weekend, they pretty much threw what they call a stripper bowl. I guess it's pretty much a contest of all the strippers to come out, shake their ass, get some money, and, put on a show for the people. And it was a lot of controversy with it, and I definitely got some thoughts about that because, it's a lot of things that go into this. First things first, man. You had a lot of the strippers. It was maybe about 350 plus strippers. You feel me? A good portion of them wound up stranded in Miami because they purchased a one-way ticket thinking that this stripper bowl was going to be like the end. It was like the ultimate come up. Like they were just gonna do this and then they were gonna make millions of dollars and like be set for life or something like that. Like no, that's not how that type of thing works. Now I'm not really a person who's familiar with like strip clubs and things of that nature, but for one, they said it was a total of $1.1 million that was dropped on that floor that night. Now, I'm not, well, actually, I am a mathematician, but I still had to use a calculator to, figure this out. And 1.1 million divided by 350, let's just use that as a safe number, comes out to about $3,000 a piece. You understand? Now, as we all know, with any venue, club, or whatever, they're going to take a piece of that. You understand? And they get a large piece of that. So, the final number that I was hearing a lot of these girls walked away with was maybe $1,100 at most. You understand? And that's not enough to be like, to be booking a one-way ticket to Miami. And then you got to think about travel fees and hotel stay, and you got to eat while you out there. You had to have got your hair and your nails done, your outfits. You done burnt up that 1,100. Like you barely even broke even with that type of comeback. You understand? So to put it all on the line for something like that, and then I seen a contract that was floating around that is pretty strict. Like they tell you can't pick up the money. It was a couple of things that I seen in the contracts, and I'm just like, y'all are buying one-way tickets for this? Like y'all, first of all, you broke as hell if you're going out of state and you're buying a one-way ticket. Like, what are you doing? You're going out there without any type of extra money or nothing like that. Like, that is bad. That is bad. Like, you can't blame the club or anybody else for what happened. That is on them women. You understand what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure they probably done got people to help sponsor their trips. Probably dug in a bag of thirsty niggas to probably help with certain things. And, they thinking they gonna go down there and they gonna come up and start new lives afterwards. And it's like, nuh-uh. Ain't none of that. Like, and, you see the video of them just stranded in the airport, just, looking stressed and everything. Like, yo, that is y'all fault. Like, that is completely on y'all, man. You understand? Now, I'm looking at, I seen a dude named P. He's one of the CEOs of QC. I seen what he posted in reference to the whole situation. I seen what Cardi was saying on her live on Instagram about the whole situation. Um, I even seen videos that people were taking in the club, like posting on their Instagram stories. A lot of them chicks wasn't even working. Like there was a lot of them chicks that was off to the side on the couches. They on their phones. They sleeping. Even some of the girls that was dancing were terrible. Like they looked like they didn't have no prior stripper experience. Like just like ugh, just looking terrible, man. You feel me? Like you know, I completely understand everything Cardi was saying as far as like the chicks that wasn't doing shit acting like they deserve to get paid for something. Like, what do you deserve to get paid for? You understand? If you up there and you not dancing and you not like you a stripper, you supposed to be out there all on Front Street doing what you can. Like, that's what you're supposed to do as a stripper. You understand? You're on the clock. You're on the job. Like, the better you do, the more money niggas is gonna want to throw. You understand? Like, if I go to a strip club, first of all, if I'm seeing some of the strippers off to the side and they on their phones and they sleeping, I'm not gonna even want to throw no money for the establishment. Why? Because it's looking like the establishment don't know what they doing. I got y'all strippers out here just like chilling. You understand? It's your job to entertain. And people always have this thing about they don't like when people are quote unquote shaming sex workers, like strippers and stuff like that. But it's like, yo, if y'all not doing what y'all supposed to do, then y'all not supposed to expect to get taken care of in no type of way. You understand what I'm saying? Like, some of these situations speak to who y'all are as individuals overall. Growing up, one of the things that I grew to learn was like, yo, you're not even supposed to leave your house if you don't got no money. Like, straight up and down, like, you shouldn't be out going to no functions. You shouldn't be trying to chill with nobody. You shouldn't be trying to do nothing if you can't go out your house with, enough money to carry you while you're out. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's just, that's poor. That's poor finance. That's poor. That's like even morally, like that's bad. Like, like just putting all your eggs in one basket. Like, I just didn't get it. I just didn't get it. And I'm hoping that this is a lesson for them. Like, it's right now, the Super Bowl was Sunday. It's Wednesday. I'm pretty sure some of them chicks are still stranded out there. None of they sugar daddies are picking up the phone. None of they OnlyFans subscribers are throwing them no extra money or nothing like that. You probably can't even get a cash app off your the dude that you smashing right now. Like, it's probably looking real bad for a lot of them out there. You understand? Like, y'all gonna have to start GoFundMe's or something to get all these strippers back up, to wherever they at. You understand? And that's bad. That's all bad. You understand? And I really don't feel like there should be any backlash on QC. There shouldn't be any backlash on the club. And then y'all sign contracts. You understand? So, y'all already know what time it is. If you've worked in a strip club before, then you know that whatever money you're supposed to get at the end of the night, you giving up a large chunk of that. You understand? Even going to when me and my wife went to go see J-Lo's movie, The Hustlers, like, it's a real, what they say, high risk, low reward. Like, it's one of those type of things where you pretty much getting the short end of the stick all the time. And this is one of them things where it's like, that's a life lesson. You understand? And they did say, I seen P, his post, he was just like, next year they're gonna have better control over everything. Cardi was also saying that they're gonna have way less strippers. They're gonna have more control over the venue, have more security and things like that, just so it can be, a lot more enjoyable and it could be a better payoff for, all the people that are involved. There's a lot of people that's trying to rally behind the strippers saying that, oh, they was underpaid and they got cheated, when no, if any of y'all, watch some documentaries. Go watch some of them old documentaries that used to come on HBO and stuff like that about, the strip club life and things of that nature. Like, go on YouTube and, just look it up and see how the whole process works. And you'll see that in reality, them chicks ain't really get cheated out of nothing, man. You feel me? Like, that was all on them. That was all poor planning and being thirsty for a couple dollars. Like, I bet you, I'm pretty sure a lot of them are going to retire from stripping now. They're going to go get jobs. They're going to go to school. And they're going to go out there and make money the right way. You understand? And I'm not saying that to be, shaming women who do that type of thing. But, it's a lot that you have to invest into this. You understand? There's no business that you don't invest in yourself. You understand? Ain't none of this all just straight profit. Like, you got to make sure you clean every night. You got to make sure you looking good every night. You got to make sure you wearing different clothes every night. You can't wear the same old stuff, every single night. So it's like, to some capacity, you got to know that you're going to have to invest in yourself. And if you're going to make a big move, like as a stripper, go to a whole nother state or a whole nother region and do some stripping, it's going to be a big investment. And you have to understand the risk that you might not come back with a lot. You understand what I'm saying? So you better hope you could put on a good enough show to where the Migos or one of these other celebrities will call you and, have you do some private dancing or something to where you could make some real money off of, the trip that you just took. That's another thing about taking OT trips. You want to network. You want to get to know people. You want to get to know people who can help get you some more money. You understand what I'm saying? So, hopefully it's a lesson learned to all them strippers. I don't feel bad for none of them. This is the life y'all chose. Like, everybody in any business can tell you a time where they was messed up, where they took a huge risk. It didn't pay off the way, they thought it would. And, you just get back up and you learn from it. You understand? Unfortunately, this leads to some of y'all actually being stranded in a whole nother state for hours or days or however long y'all out there. But, hopefully it's a lesson learned. So, that's just my thoughts on that. Make sure y'all check out the NoMercyTV Podcast. I'll put a link to it at the end of this video. And, yeah, man, follow me on all social media. All my links are in the description. And I'll holler at y'all soon, man. No Mercy, Trap New York shit, NoMercyTV.com, NoMercyTV Podcast. I'm out of here. Bye.